Welcome to the Rome campaign for Vidi Et Impera 1.2.5. In the last part we pushed out and took the last Veni settlement, but the war's not quite over yet because the Veni have got 1, 2, 3 navies knocking around, which we're going to have to take out. This one's raiding, this one's up here, which could be a bit of a problem. But before we can do anything about the Veni, what we're going to need to do is finish off our business down here, because we are currently attacking Koria. They've got an army around here somewhere, which could be a little bit of a problem, but we're going to go in here with the army. You can see it's a relatively, well, it's a very easy battle, so we're just going to fight this. I mean, we've got the artillery, so they've come out to attack us. It looks like we've actually going to have an advantage of height as well. Oops. Yeah, I mean the real peak's there, so this could be a little bit of a problem. Right, what we're going to have to do is just pull these back a little bit, and we're going to, I think what we're going to do is put the artillery up on this point here. We're going to put our main legionary force across there, because we've got some mountain rocks there. I don't know why I said mountains. And what we're going to have is these troops just on this side. You're going to just defend the flank. What we're going to have is the archers in the center, and so you've got the slingers working on the flanks each side, and the general there. Then we're going to move these forward. So we're going to keep the, so we're just going to push forward. Bring these up here. Bring the archers forward. You can't. You just stay on this flank here. You move forward a little bit further. Legionaries come up there. Stay in reserve. Slingers. I think the levy can get you on skirmish mode. What's this? This is heavy infantry. You pull back. You
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
we've got a gap in the center here. Yep. Right, these guys are breaking in the center.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I want you to launch javelins into there. Right, they're trying to flank us.
Our general is under attack.
Our general, wow. Right, these guys are starting to move you forward.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You round there. Time to get the quarantines in. These guys are hidden. You fire over the top. Cavalry round the back. You're the flanking force. It's my general. Quarantine's in. Right, they're crumbling in the centre. General here. We need to get the general into action. Right. General round. Slingers this way.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Right, we've. You guys come there. You come down off the. Oops, no. Okay, you come over across the centre. These are garrisons, so we don't need to worry too much. Now we're going to have to do uphill charges, but actually.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We obey. First cohort. General. Advance at speed. Ready. Engage.
Right, these guys are breaking. Hey, archers, go back. What are you doing involved in the process?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Step down.
Orders. First cohort.
You go away. General up here.
Orders.
Okay. These guys are being crushed. General up here. You can get in on the action. Right, these guys are dying. You go away. You come there. General, you might as well hold off. Right, these guys have gone. This was a pretty good map, actually. End battle. We lost 243. General, even the general got a few kills. I'm not too sure how. 357, 261 with the artillery. That was really awesome. A lot of friendly fire though. Look at that. 189. What? Nearly over 20% of the kill losses were due to friendly fire. Probably due to the artillery. And down they go. And what we're going to need to do now is I'm just going to occupy. And we've gone up an Imperium, so we've got number 2 armies. Great. I can really do with that. And what we got here? We want maximum garrison. That's a garrison of 15. That's a garrison of 14. I think we'll keep the maximum garrison here. And that can definitely come down. I think this can come down as well. How's the culture here? I think we've got the culture is. I mean, we're really now starting to push the culture, so I don't think we need that. This army is here. There's a good chance they may come in and attack us because they're in during the end turn, but that would be fine. What I could do is it's going to be a close one. I think what we're going to do is bring this army through to about here. There's a movement point up there. Now the next thing I want to consider is, if I show you on the map here, is how far north we're going to go with the Roman Empire, because I don't really want to go all the way up to the coast unless I have to. You know, I mean, if these cause me trouble, then fair enough, we're going to have to go up and bash them. But the original Roman Empire stopped along, I think you could say this is probably the Rhine coming in here. And the Romans got as far as the Rhine, even if they were friendly. But the problem is going to be the shape of the provinces. So what I'm probably thinking is we'll define the Roman Empire like that, because this is Dacia. And I think the Roman Empire went this way, I can't remember now. So maybe we need there to, let's just have a look at Vitsus, yeah, Icinia. This is strictly not Germanica. Germanica is up here, isn't it? Magna Germania. If we take this settlement here, this is the provincial capital, which would give us a defensive perimeter here. But we would have to take that from the Adrii. And Istros would be a good one here because we got these forests here, which would be a really good defensive points.
Ready for battle.
How are you? You up to strength yet?
At your command.
Yeah, you're up to strength. I think it's time for you to come. Although part of me says that I really need to get one of these armies back this way.
Advance.
Because I'm not that happy about this. I think we've got 3 armies in this area. I think you can stay in this position first. Actually, no, you can come forward a little bit.
Advance.
See if we might be able to draw these into the attacking us here rather than that. So we got them in a little bit of a vice position. You can't move yet. I don't think you can quite, well, you can reach here, but I'm not quite ready to push into here because we do have unfinished business here. And I think that's all we can do with this end turn. What I did is, before I started recording, I went through all this area here. So we're just going to go for an end turn. Oh, we've got mission edict for an entirely controlled province. Okay. So we got another edict. Who's got problems? Italia's, you've got an edict here, so you're okay. Mauritania is really good. I mean, Gallia doesn't have a. I mean, we could go tax harvesting here. I mean, that would turn into a lot of cash, so maybe we'll just go with that. And of course, we've actually got the option to create another army as well, haven't we? Because we've now got. Let's have a quick look. Summary. Yeah, so we got another army and another fleet. We can actually get more spies and champions and governors. Okay, I think we need to sort that out before we do it. I think I would like a governor up here. Because the ability to stabilize this area would be really good. I don't need research rate. Construction costs local province. Growth local province. Well, we should growth shouldn't be that thing. So I think we'll go for this guy. Now, where are my agents? One there, one working down here, and one working up here. I think what I would like to do is have an agent, because it's time to start thinking about invading here. If I get an agent in here, growth and wealth, manipulation, coercion, assassination. I think you could be pretty good.
What do you wish of me?
And we can also now get a. Actually, I don't have any veterans down here, do I? No. I think it'd be good to have a veteran supporting these armies down here. Okay. Oops. What's that? Gain per turn per parent army. Wow. That's really good. Replenishment upkeep. Yeah, we're going to recruit you.
I will do anything for
and then we can drop you into this army. And this guy's got an immediate cunning, 8% wounded in self-defense. Yes, we'll certainly take that. And we're certainly going to go for the campaign movement range. Unlocks demoralize army, reduces the morale of all units in the enemy by 2%, zeal based. I think we'll go this way in order to unlock that. Wow, how many more levels up am I going to get here? Current armies. Yeah, I think we'll unlock that. We've now got our extra agents in place. We've got lots and lots of cash to spend. We've got our edict in place, so let's go for an end turn. Okay, it seems they've opted to come in and attack, and of course we're going to have to defend. It says fight on the battlefield. We could sally forth. I mean, that could be useful, but they got 3 sets of cav, so maybe we'll fight inside of the settlement, because that will mean that their cav won't be so powerful. And of course, because we've only just taken the settlement, we've got a barbarian settlement rather than a Romanized one, which could be interesting. Of course, we got deployables as well. And interesting. I mean, we could defend this area here, but the actual settlement is here. We've got an entrance there, an entrance there. Let me just move the army up to here so I can actually see, get a good view of. So we've got a defensible entrance here, a defensible entrance here, so I think we're going to. Now the fun bit here is going to be deploying the troops. There's a chance they could come up through here. So we can create a choke point here. And I think we'll keep this unit back as a reserve. I mean, these missile troops aren't going to be much use, but you can come there. And we'll have a couple of why are you different sizes?
By your command, melee infantry ready. Legionaries, we await your command.
You're both damaged slightly, but you'll be okay. Actually, let's just put all these back here out the way. They're going to be as good as useless. I'll leave the what we will have is the cav over here, so that you can come out that way. And I think you're going to take the slingers with you as a mobile force. You can defend there. What we got left? Your job is going to be to defend across here. We're going to put you in position to repel cavalry. And then what we're going to have is a couple of units in as a reserve, and then you two are going to act as the main force. In fact, let's just put the reserve a little bit further forward. Because actually I think you're not really lined up, are you? Okay. And we've got deployables to put out, so we'll put all the traps here. And we'll put some calthrops across the front like that. We'll certainly put this slowly. Actually, no, you can have actually an entrance. It can be difficult to tell sometimes. Actually, let's just put you across like that. Spikes across. I think I'll just put the spikes back to front. Yeah. Don't think we're going to bother with the fire pits and the walls because this is already a pretty crowded map. So away we go. Mess this up straight away. And this out here. You can come out this way. In you come. There. Here comes their cav. Should run straight into the calthrops. Yep. Right.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Hey, what are you doing out there?
Jupiter gives us strength.
Right, we're pouring loads of fire down on those. It looks like they're focusing totally on here. So what we could do is bring in the flanking action as we go. We're gonna medium spear infantry, light infantry. Right, let's get our assault force coming around this way. Looks like we've destroyed most of their cavalry. These guys are going to need support. Right, looks like they're not interested in coming over here, so you come over here. I think these units can come out this way, and you can actually come out in support. Cavalry. Slingers, legionaries this way. Right, we've got the cav round behind. Get the missile troops over here as well with the two support legions. Okay, these guys are doing okay. Got our other flanking attack there coming through. Legionaries this way. Tarantines in so that you can start to launch some forces on those.
Brave Romans to a man. Melee infantry ready.
You guys into guard mode as well.
Brave Romans.
Actually, no, you don't need to be in guard
One of
mode.
our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready and waiting.
You
Legionaries.
around here.
Double. Orders.
For some reason, this is the bigger unit.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Infantry at your command. Proud Romans all. Tarantine.
Tarantine's in close now. There's a very heavy spear unit here. Let's you just use up the rest of your ammunition there.
Proud Romans all. By your command. Ready, men? Obey, commander.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Legionaries. Advance at speed.
Okay. You focus on that heavy spear infantry.
Melee infantry ready.
Legions in.
Tarantine cavalry.
Tarantine, I think you can come in. Where's my general?
General.
You come up in support.
Tarantine cavalry. To advance.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Romans ready for duty. Tarantine.
Right, we're now in amongst them.
Missile infantry ready.
Slingers, you can shift your focus onto these.
Jupiter
I
gives
think we can bring you back this way. This front line is not going to get broken.
melee troops. Victory for Rome. Tarantine cavalry. You're all
Yeah, I think we only need the one Tarantine here.
glory.
That's the general.
Equites. Obediamos.
Right. I think you guys have done your job. You pull away.
Jupiter gives us strength. Melee infantry ready. Tarantine cavalry. Missile armed riders.
One of our
Tarantine's
units has
in
used all
amongst
its
this lot.
ammunition.
Lights. Tarantine
She,
cavalry.
Tarantine's chased through here. General up here as well.
Tarantine cavalry.
You step down. You're probably killing my own troops.
Legionaries. Melee infantry at your
You-
command. Tarantine cavalry. General. Ordnance.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You go after those.
We await your command. Romans ready for duty. Look forward.
General in. Get ready for the. As you come in.
Glory awaits. Understood.
The enemy general is dead.
Right, their general's dead.
Missile cavalry ready.
What we got here?
Cut them
You
down.
go after go those. You go after those. Right, continue for the moment. General, is anyone fleeing this way? Or have these guys died completely? Oops. General, a whole mob of them here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You think you can come back this way? And you can chase that, run those guys down.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You run these down. Wow. That was a pretty interesting battle, actually. I mean, it's not often you get a chance to defend a barbarian settlement with a Roman army. I think that's about it. I think we've wrecked this. Whoops. We're just going to end battle. We killed 2,500, and I'd say that only possibly one unit at the best has got away. those kills. 346 on the artillery, 295, 272 with the Tarantines, and the general got 240 kills. So in some ways our units did a really good job holding the line whilst the cavalry got in and did the damage. But hopefully that will be the end of this faction. I think we're enslaved. Right, that guy is toast. Okay. Rampant piracy hunted. Character personality change. Once he shied away from battle, now this man has learned to steel himself against the oncoming tides of war. Okay. Obviously one of my generals is learned to be their military traditions, rank 3. So we've got Imperial military reforms. The Republic is now part of our history, but a new era has emerged out of the bloody death throes. Countless civil wars. Well, we haven't had a civil war yet. New equipment, new ways of doing combat. So we'll have to take a look at that. One thing I didn't look at when the Imperium came out was my politics. Yeah, it's pretty good. So we don't have a problem there. I think maybe it is time to raise an army. What have we got here? We've actually got an upgrade. Okay, let's just upgrade one. We've got Imperial Legionnaires. Wow, look at that armor. Well, I think we're going to go for see what we get here. Got Imperial veteran legionaries. What do we get here in the way of cav? Where did he go? Imperial legionary cavalry. Wow. And this needs to recruit more troops. What we got here? Casse. We got loads of cav here. And I need another 2 units. 12, 12, 12, 44. Oh, these guys are very imperial.
Rome needs good fighters.
Let's get a couple of these into the army.
Ready for battle.
I mean, we got the cash for this, so
You have further orders?
I think we're going to go for the straight upgrades for these armies. Simply because these are the armies that are going to be doing some pretty heavy fighting here. So, okay, I'm just going to upgrade him. Probably get rid of this unit because he was a throw-in merc unit. And can we? I think we can. Wow. Imperial Eagle cohort. Okay, well, we only get one of those, do we? That's pretty good. Now we have got this Yozo here we're going to need to get rid of. Somehow he's managed to run away. That's not a problem because he can't run far. When I could bring this army in and kill him from this side.
At your command.
In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this army in, but I want to take a look at the troops. So I don't think we'll upgrade the cav. We'll just upgrade the. Ah, that looks cool. And so you're 8891. 89, armor 106, armor 106, armor penetration 12, base morale 64. You got a lot. Base morale 64. I'm not exactly sure what exactly the difference between these are, besides the fact that they're slightly cheaper. Anyway, at least it keeps them in the same place here. What have we got here? General of the Legion. Well, your job is to come in and annihilate these guys. I mean, it's going to be a straightforward battle, but why not? I mean, they've obviously grabbed every mercenary in the area. And we're going to be in trees. Oh well, never mind. Looks like we got both legions. Didn't mean that. Never mind. I suppose we could bring the cavalry in. Well, we're going to wait. I don't want to fight in the rain. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake there.
At your service.
So we're just going to... I think we'll just line these up here, like that. And we'll have two on this side. Actually, you can just step back slightly on this side. And of course we can go and have a look at them if I can get in close enough to have a look. Yeah, I mean this looks like a real Roman army now. Look at this. Wow. All got the same shields though. But then again, this is the Roman army, and therefore they were a uniform force, not like barbarians. I mean, they had pretty standardized equipment at the time. Pretty awesome looking though. Oops. Okay. Back to the business at hand. And I think what we'll have is your job is going to be to support and fend off cavalry. You come in there. Again, you can just tuck in here with the cavalry. I think for the moment we'll just keep the cavalry hidden back here with the general there. And we're just going to start the battle. And I suppose we're going to have to push forward with the front line. I'd like to get out of these trees, hopefully. And we've got reinforcements coming in.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Yep. I think what I would like to do is just bring in... Where's the cab? Okay. The cab's going to come in a different order now because we've changed. I'm just going to bring this in here. We're not going to need the artillery, so they can just go off the field. General. There they are. What we can do is just move into this area and try and draw them through. Right, there's the Tarantines, that's what I was looking for. Got that general that side. General on this side with the equites. And the legionaries are swinging into position. Don't really want to push into those trees, but they seem to want to do it, so okay.
Brave Romans to a man, happy to serve Rome. Eagle cohort.
Well, what I'm really interested in is their cav.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Yep.
Archers! At the double! Your orders! Now! Missiles ready and waiting! General!
General, pull away.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yes, Commander! At your
Right,
service!
we've drawn them in.
Your orders!
General, keep pulling them back this way.
Legionaries! Fire on the enemy!
Okay, we've got that side is under control.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Oops. How big's this unit? Right.
Archers! Ave!
Got cav in there.
Jupiter gives us melee infantry ready!
Propel cav.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Okay.
Jupiter gives us strength!
Our general is under attack.
Brave Romans to
That's my other general.
You have orders, sir. Melee infantry ready. Sons of Mars. Melee infantry at your
Right, time to push home the. You come around that side.
legionary cohorts. At him. Men down water. Eagle cohorts.
Eagle cohort in
Legionary cavalry. Orders.
general this way.
Riders. Advance. Legionary
Right, this unit needs support. Tarantines, you need to get in on there. Keep away from their general unit. The general unit's in here, so
Romans ready for duty.
you push this way.
Palatine cavalry. Jupiter gives us melee infantry at your command. Proud Romans all. Legionary cohorts. Archers. At speed.
Archers that way.
We await orders.
Yours to command.
Kipper glory. Brave Romans to a man.
You crush in onto these.
Legionaries.
Oops, stop.
Ready yourselves.
Proud Romans
It's always fun fighting in the trees.
awaiting orders. Legatus.
Oh, look at that. He's got a symbol on the top.
At speed. Equites. Quickly now.
Orders.
In you go.
Evocati. Equites.
Equites. Get you in to take up position.
Cohorts. Quick
Eagle cohort, so you can come in.
melee cavalry. To engage. Legionary cavalry. Riders. Flying wedge.
This guy's breaking. You go away. You're killing my own troops. You pull away. You pull away as far away as possible. Continue for the moment,
Equites.
because we do want to finish this army off. Though technically they are dead. Anyway,
The enemy general is dead.
the general's dead, so we quit battle. End battle. Look at that, we only lost 2 troops to friendly fire. We killed 1041. I'm not sure how we killed 1041 unless the other army did most of the killing. Because all these count totals don't. Oh, I suppose these cohorts managed to get in quite a lot of kills. And down they go. Wow, enslaved.
That's all.
Military traditions. Okay, I would have thought that the Brete have an army there.
We hunger for battle. To victory! Our path is blocked. For death and honor! Leave none alive!
This is a
Regroup
mistake.
and fall
Pull away.
back.
We nearly got ourselves ambushed there.
Commander, on the move.
You get round to here. Yep, I was a bit overeager there
Journey complete.
because that's a Nervi army, and so's that. So, yep, very close to making a big mistake there.
Commander,
I think you can come up this way. You
ready for
fall
order.
back to there.
Make haste, men. We
And
hunger for battle.
You start the process of moving back that way. I want you to take up position to defend the king,
Once.
because I don't trust this lot over here at all. In fact, I think we're going to... I mean, we got the money for it, so let's just strengthen these armies here.
Commander.
I mean, this is a bit of a strange army anyway, because we got these guys sail swords from this army, and I don't think we need to upgrade. I think I might upgrade.
At your command.
I think these are going to be okay for the moment. What I would like is to start moving
Ready for battle.
this army this way. We're going to bring this army this way. Actually, do I have any artillery armies here
At
at
your
all?
command.
No, I
Hunger
don't.
for battle.
I thought I was building artillery. Okay, we don't have any artillery armies. Where is mine? Right, I'm building a workshop here. What I would like to do is get another army down here. I suppose what I could do is bring a new general in here. And wow, now we've got to find a general. Let's do it the other way. Let's have a look at characters. You're in Trevorum, you're in Isca, you're in Vicentio, so you're in Taras, you're in Aguila, you're in Sissus, you're in Mare Africa, and you're in Singdom. You're a politician in Rome, you're a politician in Rome, and you're in Isca, you're a mayor. I think maybe we could bring in one of our own family to do this. The trouble is, who am I going to bring in? Could probably do with getting married. Then you're already been showing the necessary inclinations. Be a good father. We got this here: Servius Claudius Sabinus and Rufus. So Secundus Amaconus. If we could get one of these really young generals in here, the problem's going to be finding them. I think this is the one I'm looking for. What's he like? Wow. I think he's got reasonable materials, so we're going to raise an army here. What have we got? You're 810, 94, armor 84. Armor 95, Imperial Praetorian Cavalry. Well, we're certainly going to give him that, and of course we're going to upgrade him. And let's start to see what we've got. We've got no real missile capability here. What we can do is start recruiting one of each for the moment. That gives us the Imperial Eagle cohort, and I'm going to need a couple of. I think I'm going to go what we've got here. I think we're going to go 3 cav in this army, and then just mix it up a little bit. I think. Yeah. Okay. Right, I think we've effectively. Yep. So we've probably taken the entire recruitment from that area. And what I want to do is keep one army, one fleet spare, just in case I need to plug a gap very quickly. You're recruiting, and of course you need food. I don't really need artillery up here, and I mean we could go for wealth and mining. We don't need that. I mean, that is some serious amount of cash if we go that way. Although it will give me a lot of problems with public order. So we will, once we get that, we're going to have to really push out the public order. Over here. I'm building artillery here, aren't I? Yep. I don't need artillery in here. Yeah, I suppose we better drop some food in as well. And I think maybe we've got a garrison here. What's the... Yeah, the auxiliaries aren't really that brilliant, so we're going to... We've now got that area there. This fleet is ready to go. I think we're going to bring this fleet up just to here. And then what that will mean is these two fleets can then start to take down these Veni navies in the next turn. I think this army is ready to defend itself. I think we're going to bring this army. Actually, what we're going to do is put this army about here, because that will put them on the river side. So if any of these armies want to push through, we'll be defending a river crossing. And then if we get the opportunity, we can go out and smack them. And I've just noticed the time, so this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.